All right, so people sometimes ask me what kind of dance I'm doing or try to imitate it or other things, even though it kind of looks like I'm having a seizure. But dancing in the club is all about having fun, and this is what I call the Power Waltz, or sometimes the cross step. Basically, it's a very simple dance. You can do to almost anything in a club, hip hop, funk, techno. That's what I mostly dance to, but I've danced at metal shows, I've danced in the pit, at fucking sleep, I don't know, whatever. You can dance anywhere to anything. But basically, the first couple moves here are really simple, and it's all about keeping your base. So your base is your right foot and left foot here. I've helpfully color coded these. So the most basic thing to do is a cross step. So you know, your blue foot here goes here, so you just alternate. Yellow to blue, yellow to yellow, blue to blue. This looks really boring when I'm doing it like this, but you'll see once I actually dance later that it's a good base to start from. You can also do sort of side to side with a sort of inward steps like this. This is also really boring looking, but it's a good if you need a breather during a song. And then you can do farther cross steps like this, all the way over here, all the way over here. And these work especially well when you're spinning. The other thing to keep in mind is basically you should imagine that from your base, there's sort of a grid that extends outward. So if I step here, for example, to the left, I can also step to the right instead. So if I step 1, 2, I can go, 3, I can go back to my cross step from here, and now I've just moved my base up to this next spot. And so I've got my cross step back here from this new base. I've got my inward step. And then the one I haven't shown you yet is the, sort of back heel tap. So you just go, it's sort of a reverse cross. You can see here, just reversing. And you can combine all of these in multiple variations, but the key thing is this all looks very boring when you're just doing it in one spot, but on the dance floor you'll be moving your base along with whatever you're doing, and you can throw in some hip thrusts or pelvic thrusts or whatever else you want to throw in there. The key thing is you want to sort of, I try to find the bass and find the snare in the song. That's the hardest part, is recognizing what the rhythm is. But you want to sort of emphasize, so you want to emphasize the either the snare or the bass, depending on what you want to do. You want to throw a bigger move at that point. But just getting the basic loop down will help you get confident with your dancing. And it doesn't look terrible when you're doing it to the music. So I'm going to just demo some basic stuff here, and then show you how it all looks when I actually do it really fast. So here we go. Two, three, four, 1, 2. So you can see I'm rotating here. So I'm still doing the cross step, but my bass is rotating with me. So this is just simple cross step, but I'm raising my knee higher to emphasize it. And again, I'm constantly rotating my bass. My bass in this case is my other foot that I'm not lifting, right? So when I said bass at the start, I meant this whole arrangement, but because you're constantly moving during the actual dancing, your bass is really your bass foot is the one that you're not moving at any given time. So if that bass rotates, your cross rotates. So say I do a cross step and then I want to do a step over here. Now my base is here. I can keep doing my cross step from here, etc. As long as your base is rotating, you just find the spot. And you can advance your base up to the next spot, go back to the original spot, etc. And it's all just really simple moves, and it's all about keeping them in line with where your body is facing, where your leg is, where your hips are facing, etc. Yep, so that's the basics of the cross step or the power waltz. Thanks for watching.